Welcome to the Harper Academy. Today we're actually going to look at food service and what it is and how it's driven throughout hospitality establishments all over the place. It's such a fascinating subject, and let's get into it. This is such an important aspect in any food service operation. So today we're actually going to look at the food service menu type. So we're going to have a look at, first of all, what's a description of food service. We're then going to look at a range of menus, and you can see them down there. We have the table d'hôte, the set menu, a la carte, function, buffet, and cyclic. Can you imagine? There are so many menus, and you're going to know them very well at the end of this mix. Before we look at menu types, we need to understand food service types and people's different needs and how we actually cater for those. So here you'll find a very traditional restaurant, could be a fine dining restaurant. Cafes are huge in Australia, originally coming from Italy, but they're becoming a more casual style of dining. We have big functions and different things where people want a buffet service so they can choose whatever they want. And increasingly food trucks, fast food, are starting to become more popular, and the way we serve the food and present it on a menu changes for those reasons. So our first menu is table d'hôte, and if you actually look at it, it actually means in French table of the host. It consists of between 2 and 4 courses, and you can see here the keys to a table d'hôte menu is that people can choose 1 or 2. Generally they are set price and a good value in any restaurant. The set menu, as you can see, is set. So pretty much no choice. You have a couple of courses. In this one, you've got 4 courses, set price, can be used in a range of different restaurants for a range of different reasons. Most of you are going to be familiar with an a la carte menu. Basically, a la carte means from the card, and you'll see here there are a range of courses, and each member of your party might choose a different main, a different starter, and maybe a different dessert. They are all priced differently, and this is probably the most popular style of dining that we'll find here in Sydney and across the world. As it suggests, a function menu is for a particular function. It could be a wedding, a birthday, an anniversary. It could be a wedding. This one here is for a wedding. Generally, the host, especially with a wedding, will actually choose the dishes. You'll see here there are a choice of different entrees, mains, and generally the host will pay for the whole party. Buffet menus are very popular and have become exceptionally popular through the 80s, 90s, and now. Also known as all you can eat, but they have a range of pre-prepared food presented beautifully on a table. In a fine dining, sort of 5-star, you'd be looking at ice carvings, and the food is very, very elaborate, but it gives you the chance to have a little bit of everything, which a lot of people love. You know, not every food service establishment just have people for one day. There are a lot of venues that have people actually stay. It could be a prison, it could be Defence Force bases, where they're actually eating in the same place for breakfast, lunch and dinner. So what a cyclic menu does is give them a different choice of food every day. So you can see here my example, we're looking at morning tea, lunch and afternoon tea, and each day in that week is different. Generally cyclical menus will run between 4 and 6 weeks, and then they roll over and away we go again. You've got to always love a short and sharp mix. We've basically looked at the different types of food service and the menus, and remember in class we're then going to actually explore the different types of menus and where they might fit in the hospitality landscape. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time at the Harper Academy.